Our honoree is the 17th President of the Republic of the Philippines and a leader for every Filipino who stands steadfast behind his vision of uniting the nation and delivering a brighter future for the people. He has dedicated his life to serving the Filipino people for over 2 decades. His long and faithful service has been one characterized by genuine care for the welfare of his constituents and a firm determination to elevate the quality of life of every Filipino. President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. was born on the 13th of September 1957 in the town of Batak, Ilocos Norte. Our honoree is the only son and namesake of the late former President Ferdinand E. Marcos Sr. and former First Lady Imelda Romualdez Marcos. He has 3 sisters, Amy, Irene, and Amy. In 1993, our honoree married First Lady Louise Araneta-Marcos, and they are blessed with 3 children, Ferdinand Alexander, Sandro, Joseph Simon, and William Vincent. Ladies and gentlemen, our honoree, President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. Please remain standing for the invocation to be led by Captain Francis Ariel Swallow.
Sirs and Miss Damis, good afternoon. In this moment of sacred silence, let us feel God's loving presence. Almighty and ever-living God, we gather before you at this beautiful afternoon in gratitude and joy as we celebrate the 124th founding anniversary of the Philippine Coast Guard with our beloved President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. For more than a century, you have guided and blessed our organization, its leaders, and all officers with courage, wisdom, and unwavering dedication to service. We thank you, O Lord, for the strength of unity and the spirit of patriotism that continue to inspire us to serve our country and our fellow men with integrity and compassion. May this milestone reminds us not only of our proud history, but also of our sacred duty to uphold truth, justice, and the common good. Bless, O Lord, all who are present here, the men and women who have devoted themselves to the mission entrusted to them. Grant them perseverance in times of trials, humility in moments of triumph, and faith in your divine guidance at all times. As we look forward to the future, fill our hearts with renewed commitment and hope. May your light continue to guide our organization towards greater service and excellence for God, country, and people. We ask this through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Thank you. We may now be seated.
Good afternoon. We are gathered here today for the celebration of the 124th Philippine Coast Guard Anniversary with the theme, PCG at 124, Committed in Service, Relentless in Purpose.
To formally begin our program, may we call on the Philippine Coast Guard Commandant, Admiral Ronnie Gavan, to deliver his welcome remarks and the Commandant's report.
His Excellency, President Ferdinand Romualdez-Marcos Jr., the Honorable First Lady, Louise Lisa Araneta-Marcos, honorable members of both houses of Congress, from the Senate and House of Representatives, the Honorable Secretary Giovanni Lopez, other members of the Cabinet, Excellencies from the Diplomatic Corps, officials from the government and the private sector, distinguished guests, my fellow Coast Guardians, good afternoon. Today, it is my honor to welcome you to the 124th year of the Coast Guard service. Lubos po ang aming pasasalamat at kami po ay inyong sinamahan sa mahalagang pagdiriwang na ito. Our gathering today does not only honor our history. It is also a humble reflection of who we are, what we stand for, and where we aspire to be. For 124 years, the Philippine Coast Guard has kept its watch. We have remained committed to our duty of ensuring maritime safety, maritime security, and protecting our marine environment. Every mission we undertake, every distress call we respond to, represents our collective quest to be better every day in fulfilling our promise to the Filipino people that we will keep you safe and protect our nation's maritime interest. In keeping this promise, the Philippine Coast Guard is in full recognition that we cannot do it alone, because ensuring the safety and well-being of a maritime and archipelagic country in our part of the world in this most challenging time requires a symphony of complementing actions of all. That is why we can only be grateful for all of your support. Foremost, to our beloved President, I express our deepest gratitude for his most inspiring hands-on support, for his trust and confidence to his Coast Guard. The ongoing accelerated modernization program has been unprecedented. We now stand to triple our fleet in the next 5 years and will become one of the most capable Coast Guards in this part of the world. One that can deliver public service fast and right, true to the real meaning of a bagong Pilipinas. Maraming salamat po, sir. Aligned with your guidance last year, we have continued to sail towards the future that is peaceful, resilient, and sovereign. Also, we continuously being inspired by your words, that when the seas are rough, the nation looks to the one who stands unwavering. With that, we have managed to remain calm, professional, yet unyielding, wherever, every time. To our forebears, the pioneers whose courage carved the foundation of the Philippine Coast Guard, from the earliest lighthouse keepers to the modern coast guardians, you are the soul of the service. To our very supportive Secretary of Transportation, the Honorable Giovanni Lopez, sir, and the rest of the DOTR family, maraming salamat po for navigating our modernization and transformation journey with vision and resolve. To our leaders and champions in the executive, the legislative, and the judicial branches of government, thank you for your continued support in strengthening the legal and institutional pillars that allow your Coast Guard to fulfill its mandate. To our partners in the security sector, the Armed Forces of the Philippines, and the Philippine National Police, we are just a function of each other's strength. Rest assured that we will always be moving as one with you in the defense and security of our beloved country. To our esteemed local and international partners, close by and afar, thank you for your continued cooperation and unconditional support. To the Philippine Coast Guard Auxiliary, the silent wind beneath our wings, thank you for your selfless volunteerism. With you, we have become more, however small we are. Thank you very much, ma'am. To our media partners, who ensure that truth sails faster than fear, thank you for being our allies in transparency, education, and public trust. To the families of our Coast Guardians, kayo ang tunay na lakas at sandigan sa bawat pagsubok at misyon na aming hinaharap. Sa ating mga kababayan, maraming salamat sa inyong patuloy na tiwala at paniniwala. As your creation, we will continue to hone ourselves to be worthy reflections of you. Lastly, to the men and women of the Philippine Coast Guard, today is about you and your services and sacrifices to our nation. Narating natin ang lahat ng ito dahil sa walang sawa at pagod na pagganap ng ating mga tungkulin para sa ating inang bayan. As we chart our course forward, may we continue to be a Coast Guard that is modern, yet moral, capable, yet compassionate, calm, but unyielding. As we say, chill, but prevail. Sa muli, maraming salamat po. Mabuhay ang Philippine Coast Guard. Mabuhay ang bagong Pilipinas. Now, His Excellency, sir, may I respectfully turn over to you the Commandant's report for 2024-2025. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Admiral Gavan, sir.
Anniversaries are great moments to highlight the unit's achievements and milestones. Today, we recognize the units and individuals who have performed exceedingly well and have positively contributed to the accomplishments of this office.
At this point, we shall now proceed with the conferment of the PCG Anniversary Awards. May we request the President to lead the awarding on stage. Likewise, may we invite the First Lady, Transportation Acting Secretary Giovanni Lopez, and Admiral Gavan to kindly assist the President.
The first award goes to the Coast Guard District of the Year. The Coast Guard District of the Year is hereby awarded to Coast Guard District Southern Tagalog, which shall be received by Commodore Jeronimo P. Tuvilla.
Coast Guard Station of the Year Class Alpha is hereby awarded to Coast Guard Station Central Cebu, which shall be received by Captain Jerome Y. Lozada.
The Coast Guard Station of the Year, Class Bravo, is hereby awarded to Coast Guard Station Malacanang, which shall be received by Commander Michael John T. Encina.
Coast Guard Station of the Year Class Charlie is hereby awarded to Coast Guard Station Cavite, which shall be received by Captain Charity G. Copiaco.
The Coast Guard Substation of the Year is hereby awarded to Coast Guard Substation Batangas City, which shall be received by Lieutenant Junior Grade Precious Julian M. Bayan.
Coast Guard Non-Officer of the Year is hereby awarded to Petty Officer 2nd Class Pamphilo Rami T. Grumes Jr. After the conferment of his award, he will be promoted to the next higher rank. Coast Guard Non-Uniformed Personnel Supervisor of the Year is hereby awarded to Miss Joanne M. Azores. She will receive an incentive equivalent to her 1-month salary. Coast Guard Non-Uniformed Personnel of the Year is hereby awarded to Miss Ellen Gel A. Palmaria. She will also receive an incentive equivalent to her 1-month salary.
The 97-meter Ship of the Year is hereby awarded to BRP Teresa Magbanwa, MRRV 9701, which shall be received by Captain Marlon Aviles. The 50-meter Ship of the Year is hereby awarded to BRP Francisco Dagohoy, MMOV 5002, which shall be received by Captain Wendell A. Soliva.
The 44-meter Ship of the Year is hereby awarded to BRP Cabra, MRRV 4409, which shall be received by Lieutenant Commander Hannah B. Yanez.
The 30-meter Ship of the Year is hereby awarded to BRP DAB FAR CS 3009, which shall be received by Lieutenant Christian D.R. Hidalgo.
The 24-meter Ship of the Year is hereby awarded to BRP Malamawi, FPB 2403, which shall be received by Captain Rafael A. General Jr.
The Small Craft of the Year is hereby awarded to FPB 12001, which shall be received by Chief Petty Officer Jerome M. Falcatan. The PCG Aircraft of the Year is hereby awarded to PCG BN Islander 4177, which shall be received by Commodore John B. Esplana.
And the Lighthouse Keeper of the Year is hereby awarded to Lighthouse Keeper 1 Ernesto A. Palines. He will also receive an incentive equivalent to his 1-month salary.
Thank you, Mr. President, and once again, congratulations to all of our awardees. Let's give them a big round of applause.
At this point, may we call on Transportation Acting Secretary Giovanni Lopez to introduce our guest of honor and keynote speaker.
Gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos, Jr.
Maraming salamat. Thank you, Transportation Secretary, Secretary Giovanni Lopez. Please be seated. Senator J.B. Ejercito, the officers and enlisted personnel of the Philippine Coast Guard, led by Admiral Ronnie Gavan, First Lady, Vice Admiral Louise Araneta-Marcos, Armed Forces of the Philippines Chief of Staff Romeo Browner and the other major service commanders, 2025 PCG awardees, my fellow workers in government, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and happy anniversary. Today we celebrate the 124th founding anniversary of the Philippine Coast Guard. This year's theme, Committed in Service, Relentless in Purpose, truly captures the things that you have done for our people for more than a century. Alam na alam kong hindi madali ang inyong trabaho. Kita naman sa lahat ng inyong ginagawa. In the past 2 years, you have faced disasters head-on to fulfill your duties. When the worst tropical storms hit, you saved and evacuated over 1 million Filipinos. From January to September of this year, you have already ensured the safe passage of almost 10 million passengers. You have confiscated nearly 2 billion pesos worth of illegal drugs and smuggled items from perpetrators who prey on our people and on our system. You have spearheaded coastal protection efforts, checking thousands of ships and planting hundreds of trees to make our communities greener and livelier. And in the West Philippine Sea, you are our first responders, ensuring the safety, dignity, and livelihood of our fisherfolk. Alam ko po na hindi madali para sa ating mga mangingisda na maghanap buhay na walang katiyakan sa kanilang pagbabalik. And yet, when they see you carrying the flag at sea, they feel hope that the Filipino spirit will never yield and that they are always in the hearts and minds of all Filipinos and our uniformed services. And recently, when Cebu was hit by a 6.9 magnitude earthquake, you were there to assist our fellow Cebuanos. Within the first crucial 72 hours, your medical personnel were on the ground, conducting over 100 medical interventions to affected individuals. Your ships and personnel brought over 30,000 food relief packages and basic medical kits to the towns of Bogo and Daanbantayan. This is the PCG that works quietly and effectively. In these times when our seas face greater challenges, you remain steadfast, proving that courage knows no tides and that service knows no bounds. You stand as guardians of safety and of stability. And in return, I assure you that this government is solidly behind you. We will keep investing in new vessels, in aircraft, command posts, communication systems. We will improve training facilities and logistics to provide every PCG personnel a sense of dignity in fulfilling their roles. We are also building facilities such as the PCG General Hospital, the Maritime Law Enforcement Training Center in Misbis, and the First Responder and Nursing Serving Facility, amongst others, to ensure that your welfare, whether at sea or on land, remains a priority. Ladies and gentlemen, the PCG is one of the government agencies that restores my faith in the dedication of the workers in government. When I see the PCG in action, I see what the best of government can look like. That is disciplined, with integrity, with excellence, working as one. I know that these are difficult times that we live in. Our people's trust in government has been shaken. We cannot deny that. But I am certain that trust can be regained if we remain transparent and true to our mission. Whenever our people see you during rescue missions or in your day-to-day patrols, what they see is that the government is still working diligently and is worthy of their trust. Truly, the sea offers no defined path. It shifts and tests your steadiness. But I believe it also rewards those who stay the course and remain true to their mission. For each time you sail, you remind the world that the Philippines will always protect what is ours. Kaya sa ating PCG, naniniwala ako sa patuloy ninyong paglilingkod na may dangal at kahusayan para sa ating mga kapwa Pilipino. Let us once again congratulate our awardees today who have gone the extra mile in their duty. Continue to excel. Show that excellence in your work and inspire those amongst your ranks. Sa inyong lahat, mga tagapagbantay ng ating karagatan, mabuhay po kayo. Mabuhay ang ating Coast Guard, mabuhay ang bagong Pilipinas. Maraming salamat sa inyong lahat.
Thank you, Mr. President.
We will request the President to kindly remain on stage for the presentation of the memento to be presented by the Commandant of the Philippine Coast Guard, Admiral Ronnie Gavan.
The Commandant is giving the President a replica of Farola del Rio Pasig, the Philippines' first light station. This memento embodies the Philippine Coast Guard's enduring legacy, symbolizing its unwavering resilience and dedication to service over the years. It proudly represents the PCG's steadfast commitment to its mission, aligning with this year's anniversary theme, PCG at 124, committed to service, relentless in purpose.
Once again, thank you, Mr. President. And at this point, we will request the President and the First Lady to kindly grant us a photo opportunity. Also requesting Acting Secretary Giovanni Lopez and Admiral Ronnie Gavan to join the photo opportunity on stage.
First, may we call on stage the PCG Command Group. PCG awardees, please stand by.
Thank you. Please exit to your right. PCG awardees, you may now proceed on stage.
Former PCG Commandants, please stand by.
Thank you. Please exit to your right.
Former PCG Commandants, you may now proceed on stage.
Thank you. You may exit to your left. Once again, thank you, sirs. You may now exit to your left.
And now may we request the President and the First Lady for a group photo downstage. Likewise, may we invite everyone to please rise, gather at the center, and join the President for a group photo.
Once again, we're inviting everyone to please rise, gather at the center, and join the President for this group photo. Ready? At the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, smile. Thank you, Mr. President, for granting us a photo opportunity.
May we invite everyone to sing the Philippine Coast Guard hymn.
Sa bayan kong sinilangan ay may lakas ang datahan, magiting at mararangal, laging handa, kapitaraw, tahimik ang karagatan. Sa baybayin nagbabantay, ang buhay lalaman, magtatanggol sa ating bayan. Tanod sa baybayin dagat ng bansang Pilipinas, panganib ay hinahabang upang tayo'y laging ligtas sa pagtupad na kalaan sa puso at isipan. Walang hindi kagampanan dahil sa ating bansang mahal.
And that concludes our program. Thank you, Mr. President, for gracing the 124th Philippine Coast Guard Anniversary Celebration.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., together with the First Lady, Louise Araneta-Marcos.